Deepa, unmute.
Yes, ma'am, we will start. So, good afternoon, one and all here. On behalf of Pune College of Pharmacy, Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be university, I take this opportunity to welcome you all for 6 days AICTE sponsored STC course on healthcare startups evaluation to revolution. Today we have with us chief guest, Honorable Dr. Monica Gulati ma'am, Executive Dean, School of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Registrar, Lovely Professional University, Chandigarh. Along with us, we have our principal sir, Dr. Atmarao Pawar sir, vice principal ma'am, Dr. Varsha Pokharkar ma'am, and vice principal Dr. Satyanarayan. So with this introduction, I request Varsha Pokharkar ma'am to give welcome address and opening remark. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Sorry. Thank you very much, Dr. Deepa.
Thank you,
very
ma'am.
good afternoon to all. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Monica Gulati Madam, the Executive Dean of the School of Pharmaceutical Sciences and the Registrar of Lovely Professional University. Our Principal, Professor Pawar sir, Vice Principal, Dr. Satyanarayana, who is also the coordinator of the QIP cell, and the STC coordinator, Dr. Vividha Dapte, all the delegates for the STC across India, the faculty members and students. On behalf of Bharati Vidyapeeth Deemed University, Pune College of Pharmacy, I extend a warm welcome to all of you for this valedictory program of the 48th AICTE sponsored short-term course on healthcare startup evolution to revolution. To start with, just to brief you all about Bharati Vidyapeeth and Pune College of Pharmacy. The parent body of Bharati Vidyapeeth Deemed University is Bharati Vidyapeeth, which was established in 1964 by the visionary leader Dr. Patangrao Kadam with the objective of social transformation through dynamic education. Bharati Vidyapeeth today is a leading educational organization in the country with around 171 institutions imparting education from pre-primary to the doctoral level. The Bharati Vidyapeeth Deemed University was established in 1996 and is one of the prestigious multi-campus university in the country, which is accredited by NAC with the A+ grade. The university has the dynamic leadership with Honorable Chancellor Sir Dr. Shivajirao Kadam Sir, the Vice Chancellor Dr. Manikrao Salunkhe Sir, and the Pro Vice Chancellor and Secretary of Bharati Vidyapeeth, Honorable Dr. Vishwajit Kadam Sir, who is also the State Minister of Maharashtra for Social Justice and Special Assistance Department. The Bharati Vidyapeeth Deemed University has 29 institutions which include medical, dental, Ayurveda, homeopathy, pharmacy, management, science, arts, commerce, law, social sciences, engineering, and many more. But apart from all these educational institutions, the university also has 3 institutions dedicated for research which is related to the health sciences. Established in 1981 and presently a constituent unit of Bharati Vidyapeeth Deemed University, Pune College of Pharmacy is an institute of repute offering the Bachelor of Pharmacy, Masters of Pharmacy in 7 branches, the PharmD, B.Pharm Practice and the PhD degree programs. The college has been re-accredited by around the 4th cycle by the National Board of Accreditation (NBA) and also accredited by NAC and is also a ISO 9001:2008 certified institute. As per the 2021 NIRF ranking, the college has secured All India rank 17 among all the pharmacy colleges in India, which is a matter of immense pride to all of us. The college is also included under Section 2F and 12B of the UGC Act. It is also inducted by UGC under the Special Assistance Program, that is SAP, and is an approved QIP center by AICTE for the quality improvement programs. The college has a separate research wing, state-of-art laboratories catering to the research needs, and has received several research grants from various government bodies such as AICTE, UGC, PST, DBT, ICMR, AYUSH, etc. It has also signed MOUs with several industries and foreign universities for collaborative research. The research output of the faculty is quite significant with more than 1400 publications in peer-reviewed journals. The AICT funded Industry Institute Partnership Cell and the Entrepreneurship Development Cell, the EDC cell, both of them, they facilitate the nurturing of students as entrepreneurs, becoming entrepreneurs in the future. The college has a public testing laboratory approved by the FDA, Government of Maharashtra, for the testing of pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, Ayurvedic, and herbal products, and also has an NABL and APEDA accredited food testing laboratory. The Drug and Poison Information Center is another unique facility annexed to the college that provides the unbiased related information, drug-related information, free of cost to the common man. Coming to the STC program, we know that in our country, particularly in the past few decades, what we have observed is that there has been a spectacular rise in the number of technical institutions, which include the numerous pharmacy colleges also that have mushroomed. In most of these institutions, the fresh graduates with MPharm or PhD are recruited as teachers without they having undergone any formal training related to teaching, learning, or pedagogy. And therefore, most of the time, these young entrants in academics are left to themselves, working up or struggling themselves in the profession with an expectation that from others that they will become competent teachers, mostly by trial and error, and they are totally unmentored. So realizing this, I think AICT initiated the training of teachers through such faculty development programs, or what they are now calling as short-term courses. And the main focus of these programs has been to facilitate the enhancement of the quality of the in-service teachers and provide them the updated knowledge in different areas related to pharmacy. So the coming to the theme of this STC being the healthcare startup is very relevant considering the emphasis on skill and entrepreneurship development in today's graduates. So it is important that first the teacher understands about this entire innovation ecosystem and how he can instill the right skills of creative thinking, innovation, and entrepreneurship in the students. So with this objective, basically, the theme of this STC was chosen because today we know that healthcare has gained considerable importance, and particularly in the last 2 years of this COVID-19 pandemic. And in fact, I would say that this pandemic has triggered the emergence of several healthcare innovations and startups. So I recollect one of the saying by the famous management guru Peter Drucker, who said that the best way to predict future is to create it. And I think this rightly applies to all the healthcare startups because the modern day researcher or the scientists or the innovators today, they are all rushing against time to invent, innovate, and implement life altering, life saving, as well as life enhancing products and solutions. So, this is what we have truly observed in the last 2 years, that how many innovations we have seen coming up because of this severe health crisis that the world today is facing. Also, considering the current pandemic scenario, we have opted to conduct this STC through the online mode. The positive side of this being that we were able to accommodate several eminent speakers and entrepreneurs, which otherwise would not have been possible. So I'm sure that the delegates have gained good amount of knowledge, and their interest in this field has been triggered through this STC. And definitely I'm sure that there will be few of you who will be looking towards in the future as future teacher entrepreneurs, you know. So we are indeed privileged to have Dr. Monica Gulati madam as the chief guest for today's valedictory function. Thank you, madam, for gracing the occasion. But I think that it would have been offline. We would have been more happy to have you here with us in person. And certainly in the future, we would look forward to have you at our institute sometime in some further occasion. So with that, I will end my welcome note, and thank you very much, all of you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a wonderful welcome address and opening remark. Thank you, ma'am. I request Vividha ma'am to play a video, college video.
We could experience this. The ignited minds always craft the future of generations. We could experience this due to the visionary founder, Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam, behind the success of Bharati Vidyapeeth. A journey started with the vision of social transformation through dynamic education from a small room with a big dream has been converted into the global recognized university within a few decades. Bharati Vidyapeeth played a vital role in the Oxford of the East to serve the best of education in all branches like medical, paramedical, pharmacy, engineering, arts, biotechnology, management, and the journey it's still on with the expansion in more than 3 districts of Maharashtra and Delhi. Dedication of all faculties plays a role of pathfinder for students. One of them is Pune College of Pharmacy. It is the first degree college of pharmacy in Pune region, established in 1981 with the vision to provide quality education in the field of healthcare. Since 1985-86, the college provides education at the levels of B.Pharm, M.Pharm, PharmD and PhD. The college has been granted approval by the All India Council for Technical Education, New Delhi, PCI. At national level, the college is one of the top 20 pharmacy institutions. Pune College of Pharmacy is probably the only college in the country to have been re-accredited from both NBA and NAC for third cycle and has got the coveted A+ grade. The college is also an ISO 9001-2015 certified institute. Well-equipped laboratories, library, quality improvement programs, industry academic interaction, placement opportunities help students to craft their bright future. State-of-the-art facilities and skill development programs under IIC, EDC, Skilled always help students for the 360-degree personality development. consistency of quality education in the field of healthcare helped students to accelerate their careers and reach the crest of the dream as reflected in our strong alumni web across the globe. We are proud to say that we could contribute in the making of healthy nation for 4 decades at Bharati Vidyapeeth's Pune College of Pharmacy.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a nice introduction about Bharati Vidyapeeth University and Pune College of Pharmacy through such a nice video. Thank you. I now request Dr. Vividha Dhatte, ma'am, STC coordinator, to give overview of the program. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Deepa.
Welcome, ma'am.
As a coordinator of the AICTE sponsored short-term course on healthcare startups, Evolution to Revolution, I feel immensely satisfied at this movement of the Valedictory event that I could have the better speakers and could render the best possible knowledge interactions to our delegates as well as the students. We have focused on the planning of this STC for healthcare startups, basically to inculcate the knowledge about idea pitching, idea validation, idea commercialization, and take it to the next stage. We can get connected to the different mentors who are actually coming from a pharma origin and who have nurtured the ideas with the help of different collaborations, like maybe with the venture centers, getting different grants, and of course from the regulatory aspects. So overall we had 21 sessions, and along with that we had 6 online demonstrations of the different instruments. There were regulatory sessions related to the startups which were given by Dr. Vijay Shivpuja as well as Shri Navnath Kadam about the different guidelines at global level as well as at national level regarding the startups. We had Dr. Neeraj Bafna and Dr. Priya Nagraj, who belong to Venture Center, and they are residential incubatee of Venture Center also. And also Priya Nagraj now is the CEO of Pune Knowledge Cluster. So they had given a lot much information about the grants, what the students can get, what the young faculty can approach for, like direct grants are there, needy grants are there. So how to collaborate, how to get to that stage, they had exemplified with their own examples. We had the sessions about how to inculcate the creativity, innovations, interactions, and how to mentor the students to continue with the idea generation and innovations and then take it to the next level. With the help of 2 sessions that our principal sir, Dr. Atmaram Pawar sir, and our vice principal, Dr. Varsha Pokharkar, they had conducted. We had a very good session by Mrs. Sujata Pawar, who is a founder of Avni Consumer Products, wherein she had addressed 2 different aspects. One is making the products to maintain menstrual hygiene with the help of sanitary pads, and that is also addressing another aspect of the ecological concern. We had one more session by Dr. Sauganda Das, who is the director and co-founder of Ida Innovations, wherein she had discussed about different types of entrepreneurship, what the academicians can venture into, with the best example given by different entrepreneurs evolving from an academic background. Then we had another very good speaker, Mr. Ashish Gavde, who is a co-founder and director of Geotronics. They have developed defibrillators with techpreneurship as well as taking technology to the society with maintaining the social balance. We also had incorporated one more session, which was a YouTube live session by Dr. Abhay Jere regarding the Startup India Hackathon 2022, so that it could be even delivered to our delegates. There was one session by Dr. Satish Polshettivar, who is belonging to MIT World Peace University, another faculty member. They have actually developed 10 different innovations, taking their undergrad students into consideration. So that was really very good to understand us that how academics, how we can divert the students for such type of projects. We had a session by Dr. Santosh Gizge, who is Managing Director of Veteran Labs. So he had 4 different formulations which were developed, taking it to another level in the healthcare industry. There were 2 different sessions by Dr. Hegde sir and by Dr. Anand Jawar, by Irisha, which is our sister organization under Bharati Vidyapit, and they have developed the omega-3 fatty acids, different products of omega-3 fatty acids, going from eggs, different types of confectionery, chocolates, bakery products. So all those nutraceuticals have been developed by Irisha. So those 2 sessions were really very interesting. We had come to know about different type of startups, consultancies, entrepreneurship and skill development schemes by Sachin Kamboje, who is a founder of OPEX Accelerator, as well as we had the chief guest, Mrs. Anupama Pawar, who is Assistant Commissioner of Skill Development Center, Pune District, Government of Maharashtra. We had one more session by Dr. Nilay Lakshmi, who is the founder CEO of Sintra Biomedicals regarding bone grafts. So how the biomedical scientists can translate into bio entrepreneurs. So that was a learning session for us where we can take our PG and PhD research to another level. He is also our collaborator. We had one more session from Milind Chaudhary from the Innovate Biosolutions, and he had shown us how the nanoparticle formulation can be taken up to another level. So usually there are different nanoparticulate formulations, but they remain to the lab level. So regarding silver nanoparticles, they have developed the products and taken it to a very good level with the help of the startups. And today's last session was by Mrs. Vaidya Kulkarni Pense, who had discussed about the development of idea pitching, idea commercialization, and as well as the validation of idea before you take it to the POC concept. So that we had a very good balance, and we could get to know that even the women entrepreneurs are having, in fact, they are more in number as compared to our counterparts, and all of them are young entrepreneurs. Some are our students. So really, it was quite motivating for us, a very good learning experience for us that as an organizer also, and for our delegates also. So thank you, Deepa, for giving me this opportunity to take the review of STC. Thank you.
Thank you, Vividha ma'am, for briefing the overall STC program. Now it's a time of feedback. Delegates can share their feedback. So I request Dr. Kuldeep Ramteke sir, Professor and Principal, Shivajirao Pawar College of Pharmacy, Ahmednagar. Sir, please share your feedback about the program.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, one and all. Myself, Dr. Kuldeep Ramteke, Principal and Professor of Shivajirao Pawar College of Pharmacy. First of all, I congratulate to the PCP team for successfully conduct of AICTE sponsored STC program. Really, the topic is innovative as it meets the today's situation. As we know that in this pandemic situation, everybody can think about the secondary source of income. So I think it is quite better for all of us to think for the startup. Now in this 5 days program, we get the knowledge about the interactive teaching learning processes as well as the critical thinking by Dr. Atmaram Pawar sir. Then how to identify the market opportunities before we are going to start up. Then Mr. Vijay Shivpuje that enlighten on the various aspects of regulatory aspects, then opportunities to the medical devices in the startups, and many more. One more thing I wanted to share that in case of the STC, the main core part of the STC is the instrument demonstration. And I really thankful to Dr. Vividha Dapte ma'am to organize the demonstration of various instruments like size analyzer, electrospinning techniques, then cascade impactor, spray dries. Even the STC is conducted through the online mode. So it is quite difficult to the online mode for the demonstration. So I congratulate Vivida ma'am too. Now before COVID, that is in pandemic situation, STC were conducted in an offline platform. But this is my opinion actually. In offline platform, many of the faculties faces some problem as the 7 days on duty leave that cannot be possible for many of the faculty. So this is my sincere request. So kindly provide online STC, at least 1 to 2 STC in a year, that many can get the benefit of the STC. So this is my sincere request, ma'am. Now I am not taking much more of a time, as I am also eagerly waiting to hear the views of today's chief guest, Honorable Dr. Monica Gulati, ma'am. So with this, on behalf of all the participants, once again, I am thankful to Dr. Atmaram Pawar sir, then Dr. Pukharkar ma'am, Dr. Satya Narayan sir, and Vivida ma'am for successful conduct of the STC program. Thank you for giving me a time to share my views. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful feedback. Now I request Dr. Abhijit Kulkarni, sir, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmaceutics, Sanjeevani College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Kopargaon. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Hello. So, I'm very happy and privileged to be a part of this short-term course organized by Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University College, Pune College of Pharmacy, and sponsored by AICTE short-term course to be as a part of quality improvement program. As a participant, I am also working as an innovation ambassador at my campus, and I'm really looking forward to such a STC where many questions and many doubts of mine will be addressed. So here I could find the relevant and most relevant topics in this STC, because healthcare sector and startups are the most emerging sector of Indian economy, at the same time which is generating maximum revenue with maximum employment. And to be a part of this healthcare profession, I can see that there are various unmet needs which need to be properly addressed, and where actual role of startups coming in. So I could see that there in this session, bunch of experts, or say very great expert of their own field was, like gem and stalwarts of their field were woven in a string, and I could listen to them. I've tried max to stick to the screen and listen to every word of them. I've tried to make my own notes out of it. Probably most of the participants must have done that, because much of the information I could not find. Most of the keynote messages that they have given, we could not find it anywhere. So in our startup journey, or to be a part as a change agent, and to enhance students' appeal towards this sector, and to see them as a job, not just job seeker, job provider. This is very important, that we all should work as a change agent or innovation ambassador. So I really happy and to be a part of this 6-day STC. I really congratulate whole team of Bharati Vidyapeeth, respected principal Dr. Atmaram Pawar sir, Dr. Pukharkar ma'am, vice principal Dr. Satya Narayan sir, and above all coordinator of this 6-day STC, Dr. Vivida ma'am. She has really coordinated the event. There was not a lag of a single minute in all the sessions. All sessions were nicely coordinated. Even the students, they have demonstrated all the equipment very nicely. So in total, in all, this was a quite successful and beneficial program for me. And of course, I'm very sure that all participants must have benefited out of it. So thank you for this opportunity to share my views. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your feedback. Thank you, sir. So moving to our next session, We are delighted to have Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Monica Gulati ma'am, for the valedictory function of today's program. So it gives me immense pleasure to introduce ma'am. She is serving as the Executive Dean at the School of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Registrar, Lovely Professional University, India. She is having more than 25 years of teaching, industry, research and administrative experience. She pursued her B.Pharm, M.Pharm and PhD from UIPS Punjab University, Chandigarh. Served for 2 years in Research and Development Department of Panacea Biotech. Her research area is to enhance bioperformance of drug molecules, phytochemicals and probiotics, metabiotics, and other biotherapeutics using conventional and novel dosage form, especially in the area of colon targeting. She is having keen interest in quality control parameters of delivery system, having 150 publications in highly impact journal and 15 invited book chapters to her credit, with H index of 28 and RG score of 39.43. She has granted 4 Indian patents and 3 Australian patents on her credit. She is an editorial and review board of more than 25 journals. So with this brief introduction, I welcome you, ma'am, with this virtual bouquet. Kindly accept our welcome bouquet, and I request you to proceed for the talk. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Deepa. I hope I am audible.
Yes, ma'am, audible. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Deepa, for the very generous introduction. And at the outset, I would like to congratulate all the delegates, for being a part of such a wonderful STC. And as I was sharing before we started with the formal discussion with the, I have been in touch with Dr. Vividha lately, and I was actually very impressed by, her enthusiasm at this young age, and, that kind of dynamism she has. But then I saw the mentors, Dr. Pokharkar is there, and Dr. Pawar. Dr. Pawar, though I have not met you personally, but I've heard a lot about you. And I was fortunate to have almost a 2-day long interaction with Varsha ma'am. And then, with Dr. Satyanarayan being there. So when such mentors are there, obviously the mentees are going to be highly enthusiastic and dynamic. So thank you so much for, inviting me, one thing. And in fact, I was very happy to see the theme of the event. And as, she told me that now I feel even happier that, it was dominated by many of the women scientists and entrepreneurs. It is good to see that, especially I've seen in the younger generation, in the people who are coming up, the managerial skills and entrepreneurial skills are very good in this generation of women. And I was just sharing with you the first kind of thing that I saw, my guide, I think, already been
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt you. Your voice is not clear. Sorry to interrupt.
Is it all right now? Is it better?
Yeah, ma'am. It's fine.
So I was sharing a very personal experience about son of Dr. Saranjit, who was at Naipur. He got retired. So his son is he's his B.Pharm and then MBA from here, and then went to US. So he started a venture. He said, I was very upset looking at the fact that, the food is delivered in 7 minutes, while, the ambulance takes almost half an hour to reach. So they have created, very nicely medically equipped ambulances in Hyderabad. And, they promise that they'll reach any location within 7 minutes. And they have been delivering it. And, recently I saw a few articles on him, the young fellow who we had seen grow from the age of 4 to 5 years. And now he was splashed all over LinkedIn, all over newspaper, all over magazines. So probably, you know, this is the magic of startups. And we as pharmacy professionals, we mostly remain, you know, confined to our academics and research. And I feel that, you know, most of us do not lack the talent. The talent is there in abundance, but somehow that inhibition is there, or probably we never think about it that way. So it is good. I feel, you know, I would congratulate the organizers for thinking about such an innovative kind of idea, out of box kind of topic, for arranging an event for all the teachers, because I feel that, you know, if it goes to 10 teachers, it will go to at least 500 students also. It will be disseminated to more than 500 young entrepreneurs or budding entrepreneurs. So it has been a wonderful kind of thing. And one more thing I would like to share with Dr. Pawar also, Pokharkar ma'am also, and Dr. Satyanarayan also. You know, I saw a lot of MOUs have been signed, a lot of joint projects are being run. So I would be very happy, you know, if we could also collaborate with you. And I would also like to share a small thing that though we started very late, you know, as an institute, we started somewhere in 2002 to be precise. But the growth has been quick. And recently in NIRF, we were placed at 23rd position all over India. And we've been doing relatively well in terms of research. We were 9th in research and professional practice. So I'll be very, very happy, you know, if my faculty members could collaborate with your faculty members for in any kind of area.
So agreed.
Yes.
And we'll have a MOU within 1 week.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.
Definitely, we should. I think that will be a very good initiative. And as you rightly pointed out, that certainly as pharmacy teachers, there is no dearth of talent. But the way in which the things are changing dynamically, you know, and I think I put it during my talk also that as a researcher, as a teacher, we are not just limited to transfer of knowledge or creators of knowledge as researchers, but we have to go beyond that and see how we can, you know, fruitfully contribute in this entire innovative ecosystem. Because just being happy with a publication and patent is not going to be sufficient, you know, for us as academic researchers also. We are already seeing, like, you know, so many good teachers becoming entrepreneurs, doing tech transfers, having their products launched.
Yes.
You know, so slowly it has already seeped in, and therefore this entire ecosystem is changing, and we have to be aggressively going into this, and how we can, you know, imbibe this innovation, creative thinking in the students also, you know, because that is the next generation that we are looking forward to. And as rightly pointed by Dr. Abhijit Kulkarni also, that country's economy ultimately is going to be on the future generation learners. So we have to really be contributing towards that cause. So thank you very much once again, madam, and we certainly look forward to collaborate and, you know, have some fruitful output. Thank you.
In the end, I would like to thank you, Dr. Dhapte and Pawar sir and Pokharkar ma'am and Dr. Satyanarayan. Thank you so much for having me here. It has been a wonderful experience, you know, interacting with you.
So Vivida will be a contacting point for MOU.
Yes, sir, yes.
Thank you.
Definitely, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a wonderful and motivating speech. Thank you.
Deepa, we can take one photo.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So I request all the participants to on their videos. Monica ma'am, can you just switch on your video for a minute, for a few seconds? Yeah. So we can have all the participants please on their videos. you. Deepa, you can
Oh.
proceed.
Yes. Now we will again move to our feedback session. I request Manisha Chavan ma'am, Assistant Professor, JSPM Rajarshi Shahu College of Pharmacy and Research, Pune. I request you ma'am to share your feedback about the STC program.
Yeah, good afternoon, one and all. I am Miss Manisha Chavan, Assistant Professor, Pharmaceutical Chemistry Department in JSPM's Rajarshi Shahu College of Pharmacy and Research, Tathode, Pune. It is my immense pleasure to present a feedback about this short-term course on healthcare startup and evolution to the revolution organized by PCP. In this program, different dignitary speakers from government and private organization as well as some of the academicians enlighten the participants on government and government organization which supports and funds the skill development programs and startups. Then they have enlightened us on some idea generation, then its IPR aspects, registration of the product, as well as conversion, active conversion of an idea into a commercial saleable product and services. So in a nutshell, I would like to summarize it like, see, this STP will definitely prove inspirational and motivational to all the participants to come up new innovative ideas and transform them into a commercial product and service. And definitely they will guide their research students in or providing some incubation in order to transform them into new entrepreneurs. So with this, I would like to thank to all the eminent speakers of this STC. I would like to thank Dr. Satyanarayan sir, coordinator QIP cell, and by then Dr. Varsha Pokharkar ma'am, Dean Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Dr. Atmaram Pawar sir, Chief Coordinator QIP cell and Principal, then the entire team PCB and AICTE. Finally, I would like to thank you and congratulate Dr. Vividha Thapte ma'am for successfully conducting this STC, because without her efforts, the program wouldn't be successful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a nice feedback. Now I request Mrs. Yogyata Pathare, ma'am, Assistant Professor, Sinhagad College of Pharmacy, Pune. Ma'am, please share your feedback.
Good afternoon. I hope I am audible to all of you.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay. Very good afternoon to all the respected and dear ones. I am Yogyata Sandeep Pathare, Assistant Professor from Sinhagad College of Pharmacy and one of the participants of this course. So first of all, most sincere thanks to Pune College of Pharmacy for arranging such a nice and wonderful short-term course titled Healthcare Startup Evolution to Revolution. All the sessions of these course were very good and really very informative and practical based. I appreciate the wealth of knowledge, the presentation skill of all the speakers and covering all the points relevant to this specific point. Sessions of our respected mentor, Dr. A.P. Pawar sir, Dr. Varsha Pokharkar madam, really it was a great pleasure for us to hear you. And as usual, all your sessions are really very informative as well as motivational for us. With respect to the conduct of an FDP or the short-term course, it is always very smoothly conducted. I attended, I think this was my second FDP which I associated with this PCP, and also attended a very conference committee. We are also working together. So really it was a very nice and very good experience. It also bring knowledgeable things also and motivational things that how you can work in a very good way and in a teamwork. And every morning when we wake up, we are having a message from Dr. Vividha Dhapte madam that they uploaded the message of today's schedule and link. No doubt the link will be the same, the schedule will be the same, but still ma'am is uploaded on every day without fail. So there is no need for us to check the back messages and to save the link and all the things. So thank you so much, Vividha madam, for helping us for doing all the things very correctly and very planly. And the one thing which I like in this FDP, that you arranged the demonstration of many instruments. So really it was very good and very informative. So I just request that please upload it, or please can you share it, so it will also helpful for our student. And when also the other things which I like, that all the faculties are involved in this FDP. Many of the faculties are chair the sessions, so definitely it will reflect your teamwork, and I think it is also the sign of your unity, which is always appreciable. So really that was a brilliant design, I can say, for all the day program. So thank you so much all of you, and I really grateful for learning the new things to think about and to explore. So thank you so much all of you. Thank you so much Vividha madam, and thank you all of you. Thank you.
Deepa, you're on mute. Thank you all
Okay.
the participants for that wonderful feedback. And as I have already shared with you, that the videos for the sessions as well as for the equipments, they are going to be shared on the YouTube channel, and the links will be given to you within another 2 days. Thank you.
Now we are coming to the end of program. I request Dr. Satya Narayan sir, QIP cell coordinator, to express vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Deepa. And
Welcome,
it was
sir.
a wonderful program. Last 1 week we all had. I hope all the delegates have enjoyed, because from the feedback only we have come to know that there was a wonderful session for this whole week. So it's my humble duty to recognize the contributions made by each and every one throughout this program. So for today's chief guest, Dr. Monica Gulati madam. So we from our Pune College of Pharmacy, the whole team is thanking you for your wonderful presence, and also you have given a valuable, crisp talk, just stating about the importance of this entrepreneurship and all other activities. And also immediately you agreed for a MOU. That was a good gesture what you have shown, and we are very much thankful for you for your valuable presence. And second thing, the success of the program is by the speakers, and the whole speakers, those who have given a wonderful thought, because this is initially I told you this is a very different topic where the experienced people are needed, those really in the field. If they deliver a lecture, that would be the great thing. That was we discussed when I first of all discussed with the coordinator, Dr. Vividha. Similarly, she has done this work. So we thank all the speakers for giving your inputs. And of course, the delegates, those who are the, you can say, the heroes of this program, because without you people, the program designing also might be possible, and your active participation. Because in between, I was just logging and I checked. There was good participation, and you people have given the good comments also. And so I hope you have taken the message in a very proper way. Only the request is now, the thing is, whatever you have received from this program, it should be disseminated in some form in your colleges, so that many students will be benefited. That is what the major thing, because the motto, the objective of the AICTE is in such a way that 30, usually for offline program, 30 delegates will be allowed. That means around some 30 colleges. So one representative from one college means the whole college students will be benefited. That is what the objective. So, but due to this online, even more number of people have participated. So I hope you all will be implementing this thing in your colleges. So thank you very much for all of you for participating in this program. And the main person, that the coordinator of this program, Dr. Vividha, I should thank. As a coordinator of the QAP, I should thank, as well as my colleague, who has taken a sincere effort. From the beginning, I could see her involvement. As one or two participants also, they told every morning we are receiving the lectures. Even I used to receive the program whenever there is a program. She used to give that thing. So that shows the sincerity. If we take some effort, till the end, we should work hard to make that program successful. And she has done the work. And so thank you so much, Dr. Vividha. And I should thank the AICTE for giving this sponsorship. Every year they are giving, as you all are aware, this year we propose to conduct 6 programs, and few more programs are coming, on the way. So I thank the AICTE QIP Cell for giving this sponsorship, and our principal chief coordinator of QIP Cell for his wonderful support always, because his inspiration, and also Dr. Pokarkar madam, both of them, they have given their support to the entire program in a very much fruitful way. So thank you for both. And of course, finally, the volunteers who have made this program more successful along with the coordinator. So once again, thank you all for made this program more successful. Thank you so much. Let's meet in some other program shortly. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for concluding the program. Lastly, I would like to say the active involvement of participants from different colleges affirms the importance of STC program. So thank you all the delegates throughout your constant support in this 6-week AICTE sponsored STC program. Thank you, Vividha ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Deepa, for taking this program, the valedictory session, comparing it in an excellent way.
Welcome.
I take this opportunity to thank all the dear delegates. They have been wonderful audience during all these 6 days. And I didn't get like it used to be earlier in the online session. Not a single person had asked me about the attendance or anything like that. So really, they were very good delegates what I had received for this STC. So thank you. And I also thank AICTE and the complete management of Bharati Vidyapeeth Deemed University, as well as our principal sir and Dr. Akbaram Pawar sir, our vice principal Dr. Varsha Pokharkar, Dr. Satyanarayan sir, for believing in me and giving me the encouragement and all the required support. My PCP colleagues, our supporting staff, and are all the PhD and MPharm students who have helped me. In fact, they have been striving for 2 weeks, 24/7. Even at night, whenever there was a call from my side, they used to receive and they used to agree. In between, we also had one on Wednesday, 9th Feb. In the morning, the entire Pune city, they had suffered from the power cut. So that was a big challenge for us, but we were on schedule. Everything worked out to be properly because of my dear students. So thank you all the students and all of you for making this event successful. Thank you one and all. So we will end up the session, and all the screenshots for your inauguration and for the valedictory will be sharing with you, along with the session videos and the equipment demonstration videos also. Only one request is there. We'll be sharing the feedback link. Please give your valuable feedback in that feedback link also. And after the verification of your attendance and assessment marks, you will be distributed the certificates within next 10 days. So please allow us the 10 days duration for the sharing of your certificates. Thank you all of you, all the participants. Thank you very much. We'll end up the valedictory function